Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So this is a really special one because Madam Glam have given me a special 50% off discount code, which is on the screen and I'll put it in the description box, and it's for 50% off site-wide for my subscribers using that code, but it's only on for the 15th and the 16th of April. So if you want to take advantage of that, then do that as soon as possible. So the video itself, we are doing a set of spring nails using Madam Glam products, and this is the first time that I'm using my new practice hand, so I'm really excited about that. But it's also why I've not really got used to using it yet, so I am still sort of figuring it out. So let's get on with what we're doing. I'm using colours from the latest collection, the April collection, which was the green Gaia collection, and I'm putting 2 coats of each of these colours onto the nail tips that I've already applied onto the practice hand. I'm only showing you me doing 1 coat of each colour, but I do put another coat on off camera, so the colours that you see are with 2 coats on. So don't forget to like this video if you are liking it, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And if you hit on the bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. So after I've cured all of those polishes, each coat takes 60 seconds to cure, and then I'm going in with the velvet matte top coat on all of the nails, and that also gets cured for 60 seconds. And I've put that matte top coat on because I was going to do nail art on most of the nails, but then I did end up changing my mind after. I just wasn't sure what I was doing yet. But what I decided to do was, on the pinky nail, I'm going to put the Ocean Pearl No Wipe top coat on, and that was also from the green Gaia collection. And it's a really gorgeous top coat. It's got loads of little tiny multicoloured shell pieces in it. It's really, really pretty, and it is a little bit bumpy, so I will be covering this up with some builder gel a bit further on in the video. So this also gets cured for 60 seconds. But then before I cure it, I do get a detailer brush. This is just an old detailer brush that I use just for stuff like this, and I'm just moving the pieces around to where I want them so that they're not all clumped in one place. And then when I've cured that, I'm going in again with the same top coat, and I'm putting that on the ring finger. And again, I'm just using that detailer brush just to move the pieces to where I want them. But I wanted some gaps in the top coat because I am applying some butterflies onto this nail. So I've got a big iridescent butterfly that's going in the middle, and then I'm putting 2 little sort of pink iridescent butterflies, one at the top and one at the bottom. And then when that's cured, I'm going in on the middle nail and I'm starting to do some nail art. So I'm using some of the colours that I've already used on my palette, and I'm using Madam Glam's long liner brush, and I'm just painting some petals on. And what I'm doing is I'm getting my LED light, my little torch light, and I am flash curing when I'm doing these petals just so that they don't move anywhere. So I start off doing the petals quite small, and then I go around the edges of them and just make the petals a little bit bigger, and I find this is the easiest way for me to get them the right shape and the right size that I want. If I start off with the exact shape that I want and I try and outline it first, it just doesn't work that way. So when I'm happy with the petals, I do cure them for 60 seconds in the big lamp. And that way I know that all the gel polish is cured and it isn't going to wrinkle when I finally put it into the lamp. And then under that flower, I'm just doing another flower, exactly the same, but I'm putting this on the opposite side and I'm using different colours. So just going back to this discount code, it's really quite unusual for Madam Glam to have 50% off site-wide on their site. So I think it's a really good opportunity to get the items that you want if you're not already a VIP. If you do want to be a VIP, you would pay $29 a month that will go into your Madam Glam account, and that would just accrue there for as long as you wanted it there, and then you would permanently get your gels for 50% off. But if you do that, it means that you do have to continually pay the $29 a month. So if you don't want to do that and you just want to make a one-off order, then obviously it's a good time to use this code now. And this code is site-wide, so it isn't just gels that you're getting the money off. It is all the other products like the pigment palettes and the gel paints, and they've just come out with some new gel pens, I think, and they've also come out with their own range of regular nail polishes. I am actually getting some of those sent to me soon, so we'll be able to swatch those for you and let you see what they're like, because I don't generally use regular nail polish on myself, but I was really interested to see what these ones were like. And I will see if you can do stamping with them as well, because that will be really interesting. So yeah, like I said, I am still getting used to using this practice hand, so it's a little bit strange for me. So that's why I've not really figured out exactly the right positioning of it yet and everything, but I really love using it. So after all the nail art's finished on the middle nail, I do go over the nail with a matte top coat, because even though the background is matte, the petals are shiny, and I didn't want them shiny, I wanted them matte, so I just did that off camera. And then I'm going back to the pointer finger and I'm getting the butterflies again, and I'm just using the iridescent one in the middle, and I'm just using the big iridescent one, but I'm putting it at the top this time. And then I'm putting 2 of the pink iridescent butterflies, the smaller ones, and they're just going to go underneath. And then I'm using my silicone tool just to press the big butterfly down, because it was sticking up a little bit and I wanted to cure it into place. So I'm getting my little LED torch and I'm getting my silicone tool, and I'm just holding the corner down where it was sticking up while curing it, and that just stuck it where I wanted it, just so that when I file I don't go through it and I don't file any off. So then that's the nail art done, so I just need to encapsulate it now. So on the pinky finger, I'm starting off with that one, and I'm using Pure Serenity, which is Madame Glam's Builder Gel in a bottle, and I'm just painting that on like I would gel polish. So I've got a wet slip layer, and then into that wet layer I am putting quite a bigger bead of the gel, and I'm putting that into the wet gel that's already there, just floating it down to the bottom. And I'm not being as thorough as I usually am, because I only need to make sure that the surface isn't too bumpy. I don't need to really put much strength and structure into these nails because they're only on the practice hand, but I did want a nice shape to them. So I'm making sure that most of that gel is in the apex area, and there isn't a lot in the cuticle area, and there's not a lot at the tip end either. So again, this gets cured for 60 seconds when I'm happy with the shape, and I don't put any on the middle finger, that's staying as it is, but I am putting it on the pointer finger just as I have on the other fingers. So when I'm happy with that and they've all been cured, I just do a little bit of filing off camera. I did actually take the tips out of the practice hand to file them. Because I don't want to damage this hand, so I'm being very careful with it. I want it to last as long as it possibly can. So then when all the filing's done, I'm coming in with the matte top coat, and I don't need to do the middle nail because that's already done, but I am going over the other nails with the matte top coat. And I just want to show you how they look shiny, because that's with this wet matte top coat on, that's how they would look if you were to leave them shiny. And it took a lot for me to actually cure the matte top coat, because I loved the way they look shiny, but they just didn't go with the whole theme I was going for. So I made sure that I cured it and that they were all matte. So this is how they look when they're all finished. I absolutely love these, and I love that they're matte, because when you turn the nails you can just see the shine of the iridescent butterflies and of those pieces of shell. I just love them, and I love the flowers as well. So yeah, I just thought this was a really nice spring set to do, and I did want to do a set using these colours anyway from Madame Glam. So yeah, I hope that you liked the video today. Let me know in the comments what you think. And like I said earlier, if you like this, please give it a like. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check out that discount code and get yourself 50% off Madam Glam products. So that's it for this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.